A statement from the GM, Scott Perry. Jarrett's been a leader for the Knicks on and off the court. He's a valuable member of this team, and we look forward to him continuing his successful play for the remainder of the season.
Okay. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? What's happening, family? What's going on, Knicks fam? Yesterday's game against the Dallas Mavericks. We did not look like a road team playing on the road, but the emotion that you're seeing right now is frustration. First and foremost, shout out to my Saints. Who dat? We won the first game of the playoffs wild card against the Carolina Panthers. That's right. If y'all don't know, I love pretty much all teams from New York except for football. No Giants, no Jets, none of that. I'm a Saints fan. Been a Saints fan since I was a little kid. That's just how it is. It's coming in the Q&A. Sorry about that. I know y'all gonna be upset and gotta be a Giants fan or a Jets fan. It's not happening. Thank you guys so much for everything. We are about to hit 700 subscribers, y'all. 700 subscribers on this channel. We out here just talking about Knicks, having a good time, doing all this stuff. I've been back and forth and so inconsistent with uploads because of one thing and the next, excuse after excuse. But it's 2018. We gonna come out this year big, gonna have content, we gonna talk about all that stuff later. Let's talk about the Knicks. So we're jumping into the highlights against the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas, an away game. Look at that lighting there. That lighting was kind of cool. Kristaps Porzingis winning the jump ball. We got Jarrett Jack going off the roll, making the crazy circus shot there to start off the game as we go up 3-0, and he goes to the free throw line and drills that free throw. But we had a good start. Look at the shot again. Look at that crazy shot. I don't know where the foul was, but he sold it well. Number 42. Do not know who that is. A lot of these guys on this Mavericks team, I did not know who they were, like Measury, and doesn't matter. But we go up 4-0. Great start. Another crazy shot going up there, but Enes Kanter there to clean up the garbage. But we're doing the we're going to be looking at more of the highlights in this game because the end of the game was very, very key in this one. Also, shout out to Derek Harper, who got his jersey retired there. I know he was an ex-Knick, but he did have a very, crucial part to the Dallas franchise. So that's awesome for him to get his jersey hung up there. His speech was awesome. I mean, it did go on quite long, but it was still awesome to see. But going back into the game here, Wesley Matthews. Now, I'm a fan of him. I love his bulldog. I love his dog in him. He's a great player, but he was going back and forth with our guy KP towards the end of the game, but we'll get to that later. Look at that shot there again, the and one off of the bump down low from who is it? It was Enes Kanter getting that shot up there. But the score is 10-6. Like I said earlier in the video, we had a great jump on them in the first half. We were doing a great job. KP was taking great shot selections in the beginning. Towards the end, he did some crazy shots there. We're getting used to seeing KP take. Look at Wesley missing that shot there. But there's one of the guys I'm talking about. There's Measury. Never heard of him before, but he's apparently they're starting 5. I don't know. Never heard of him. The Mavericks got a lot of European dudes never seen in the league before. But, that's what I love about the NBA. You learn every day about new people. Great shot there by Kristaps Porzingis off of the jumper. And now this was what I was talking about with this game. Now, the starting 5 will have moments like this. Especially, I don't think there's ever been a moment where we've started a game slowly or started a game poorly but not, recover. And this is one of those games where we had a great start and we were just clicking on all cylinders. It's more times than not the third quarter, the beginning of the third quarter, when we put the same lineup out there. They're the ones that, they mess it up a little bit, but Jeff Hornacek just keeps them on such a long leash that they can make as many mistakes until it's too late. There's Dougie McBuckets making that 3 from out there. Dougie McBucket's been redeeming himself in these last few games, hitting some key shots, especially that beautiful buzzer beater getting them to overtime in Miami. But yeah, it's just been moments like that where we need to get our stuff together in the third quarter and stuff like that. But look at JJ Barea getting the ball up to the same. Wesley Matthews getting that shot off of the foul and another and one. Look at him, the dog. I'm telling you, he's a good player. But we're going to fast forward here a little bit into the second quarter. Now, second quarter with about 10 minutes left, we saw Kyle Quinn making that jump shot there. Again, this was a game without my boy Michael Beasley. So, offense, we had the capability of being, a little bit poor on offense today, but we did not. I feel like a lot of people, today was the game of the bigs because Kyle Quinn played fantastically today. We saw KP playing great ball. Of course, Enes Kanter doing his thing. We saw Willie Hernan-Gomez getting some key minutes today, who played really well as well today. You know, I think Willie Hernan-Gomez is finally going to be getting some minutes in the game now rather than playing around with Noah and whatnot. But, you know, he played great. Frank Ntilikina played solid today. This was one of those games where he did a lot of the stuff that don't come up on the stat sheet. Look at Kyle O'Quinn dunking that ball right there. KO, man. That's my guy. I get all the trade talks and all the talk about him not extending, but I love Kyle O'Quinn's energy. The man goes out there and gives his heart every time he plays for us, and that's why I love seeing him play on the court. But look at that shot there by Mr. Powell, Dwight Powell. Look at Frank Ntilikina getting that beautiful pass to Kyle O'Quinn, who makes peanut butter with the peanuts that were given to him right there. As we get that point there. Now, it's towards the middle of the second quarter, we're seeing the big fella, Willie Hernan-Gomez, put that work in the paint. And he was playing a lot of 4 tonight. He wasn't playing the 5 as, you know, he's been listed. But you see, I like about Jeff Hornacek takes those risks. So tonight he was putting Hernan-Gomez at the 4 to probably be a backup to Kristaps Porzingis alongside of like a Michael Beasley, who's probably going to play a little bit more 3 as we saw against the Miami Heat and against the Wizards. Something that we've all been talking about here on the channel. So it's possible to see some changes to come here in the future. Seeing possibly the 3 of them playing at the same time and whatnot. We got Courtney Lee there, who he was doing pretty well. He had a great game against Miami. He had an okay game here tonight against the Mavericks. Harrison Barnes, who seems to be their leading player. I mean, we have, you know, Dennis Smith Jr. sometimes with great games, but at the end of the day, I think Harrison Barnes is their leading guy. Jarrett Jack going to the paint there with the little floater on the side. That's one of the hardest floaters to hit, coming from a side angle compared to going straight on. Now we got Dennis Smith Jr. with the beautiful pass to Measure, hitting him in the paint, doing what he has to do. Not much time left in the second quarter. 15 seconds left. Beautiful pass over to Courtney Lee. He misses it. The rebound by Enes Kanter, who puts it back in. Last seconds of the second quarter, you're seeing Dennis Smith Jr. backs up, shoots the 3, and hits the buzzer beater. Puts them 52-56 as we still have the lead going into the second half. Now, this is where we always struggle. It's the second half going in, and look at Kristaps Porzingis hitting that drill 3-pointer to start off the half for us. Jarrett Jack doing some good stuff. He plays very slowly, and he gets in situations like this where Dennis Smith Jr. gets that easy steal, and he can't keep up with them. That's just Jarrett Jack. Jarrett Jack is not the point guard he used to be, where he can't really bulldog against those kind of point guards on the other side. Look at the beautiful Keem shake by KP on the high post, getting that shot there. Oh man, Measure getting that block on our boy KP. And look at Dennis Smith Jr. work. Now, like I said, when Ntilikina was on the bench, Dennis Smith Jr. was going out there putting some great points up, but once Ntilikina came out, he disappeared a little bit. Now we're seeing Porzingis hit that beautiful 3 again over the top of Harrison Barnes. It's just, when he can hit that shot consistently, it's just dangerous. He's 7'3". That length is just ridiculous. Look at Wesley Matthews making a beautiful floater from the straightaway this time, not from the side as we were seeing before. Jarrett Jack still in the game, trying to post up. Dennis Smith Jr. getting a wide open Courtney Lee, beautiful shot there. And we're just rolling. This is what we want to see in the third quarter. They're giving him the double team, which leaves a wide open Courtney Lee, who hits that beautiful shot from straight ahead with Courtney Lee from 3. We're up 69-59, and we're just cruising. We're cruising all the way here in this third quarter, and we're doing what we have to do. So we're skipping on to the beginning of the fourth quarter with 9 minutes left in the corner. JJ Barea making a beautiful drive there, but Ntilikina with that long reach says not today. Gets the block, does a little bit of a dribble there, nothing comes of it. Gets it over to Kyle O'Quinn, who's able to get it in the paint to Dougie McBuckets, who's making a beautiful bucket there. Now Dallas Mavericks were slowly climbing in the game. I wanted Frank to shoot that before because he had a wide open 3. He did get that off, but I think they gave him the 2 because his foot was on the line. So 84-74. We want to see Frank Ntilikina be more aggressive. Look at that move by Kyle O'Quinn. I love that combo because Frank Ntilikina finds him in the perfect spots to let Kyle O'Quinn work. Like Harrison Barnes making a very clutch 3 right there. That's the shot they really desperately needed. But this is when the referees started to step in and help them out a little bit. Look at Doug McBuckets getting that shot there, but it was starting to get chippy. Now, Kristaps Porzingis just went to the bench. We have Willie Herman Gomez, but we had Wesley Matthews getting in his face. Look at Kyle O'Quinn making that beautiful spin move in the paint, and we were just doing work. Harrison Barnes getting to the paint, backing down. Dougie McBuckets gets it out to Devin Harris, a player that, you know, has been on the Mavericks for quite some time. He actually was a net for a little bit. Utah Jazz, a lot of players. Look at the turnover there, getting it ahead to JJ Barea, who makes that shot there. They're chipping away. They're chipping away. Dallas is loving it. They're feeling it. Look at the pass there. Another Harrison Barnes shot. Beautiful looking shot. The legs can be all over the place, but his shot is always squared and straight ahead. Now, there's a lot of things that we're not seeing right now because we're just getting the highlights, but a lot of key fouls have been called leading up to where we are right now. A lot of very bad fouls, which, you know, gave the Mavericks the game to get back in the game like they did. We're seeing a beautiful shot once again by Harrison Barnes, keeping the game close, keeping it tied as there's a minute 15 left, and there's no Ntilikina. Ntilikina went to the bench. Jarrett Jack is running the show right now. He missed a few shots, but here comes one of the key shots of the game. He's able to hit that floater and get no foul, where there should have been a foul call. It should have been and one, but he makes that shot there as they call the timeout, and we're about to pull away. Harrison Barnes trying to do everything he can, makes that beautiful fadeaway shot, but there's not much time left. There's 0.6, and we're able to pull this game off 196, and we're moving on to our next game with this win on the road. Look at Jeff Hornacek just upset. And that's how it is. That's how it was. We won the game. We won on the road. I think that's our fourth win, third win, fourth win. One of those two on the road. We're getting it together. It's 2018. Let's figure it out. We need 3 more games to get back to 500. Bruh. 2 more games to get back to 500. We're 19-21 now. We're feeling good. Feeling good. I want us to continue playing like this. Again, like I stressed in the highlights, I hate that we do not end the game with Frank Ntilikina in that lineup. When he made that mistake, that turnover and the fast, I knew that he was going to get benched, and I thought it was so dumb. Jarrett Jack, thank you for making that layup. But before that, I also wanted to see, you know, Ntilikina and DSJ go against each other again. Because, I mean, scoring-wise, sure, DSJ was doing good throughout the game. But when Frank came in, Frank was getting the better of him. He got some solid rebounds, assists, and was scoring on. I'm just saying. I mean, I ain't no stop. I'm just saying. But give me what you guys think in the comments below about that game, about the games in the future. Frank Ntilikina versus DSJ. Y'all still salty? Y'all still want Dennis Smith Jr.? Want to hear in the comments below. Also, shout out to the new, you know, the new setup. Green screen is about to pop up here somewhere. I don't know if I'm using for these kind of videos, maybe in other kind of videos on this channel, but we'll see. Yeah. Also, if you subscribe to my main channel, much love. There will be content coming back there. I appreciate you guys for that. But I'm done talking. We out of here. Let's end this video. Barbados Pride, baby. We out here. Okay, Knicks. We got another game coming up. Content every day at some point. I can't roll all the way out. I'm not going to do that outro anymore. I'm going to see you guys later. We out of here.